everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexa Ray Smith and I'm so happy to have you here. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, make sure you do that. I just started a vlog lifestyle series that I am calling Authentically Alexa Ray, and I started that 2 episodes ago. I'm filming a bunch of content for you, so I'd love to share my world, let you into my life. Today, I wanted to record a favorites video. These are my favorite things. I have probably about 25 products. They range from skincare to hair to makeup, CBD to health products. I'm just gonna go through and really just give you my favorite must-haves. Most of these products are cruelty-free. A lot of them are clean beauty. I am also very conscious of the health of the planet, so I try to be very sustainable as well. Really want to encourage people and show people how they can live plant-based lifestyles and be healthy, how they can use cruelty-free and clean beauty and have it come out just as good as if they were using the alternatives. I really believe that we need to shift towards the health of the planet and the health of ourselves, because as above, so below, we are all connected. So yeah, with that being said, that's what today's video is gonna be about. So if you wanna see what my favorite products are, even from what I put on my tattoos, because I'm gonna share that with you as well. We will be finishing this sleeve hopefully next month. So very exciting. All right, let's get into the video. So I put a bunch of products on the table. I'm just gonna start grabbing. I did try and organize them into categories. I don't know if that's how it will come out, but we're just gonna start. All right, so let's start with hair first. And you're going to see that for hair, there is one company that I can't get enough of. I am such a big fan of their products. Oh, and before I get into this, none of this is sponsored. None of these products are sponsored. This is just what I absolutely love, and these are products that are non-negotiables that I will use every day of my life pretty much. So this one hair care company, I will be honest with you, they're definitely not clean beauty because there's a shitload of products and chemicals in their products, but in all honesty, I have not been able to find a clean beauty, cruelty-free hair brand that makes products that work well in fine, thin hair. This is my natural hair. This is my natural hair color. A lot of products will weigh down my hair, but this brand is the absolute best. So with that being said, Way. This is the Fine Hair shampoo. I also absolutely love the Fine Hair conditioner. I switch between this and their apple cider vinegar detoxifying shampoo, which I love as well. This one I use every other day, and then when I use dry shampoo, I use the apple cider vinegar one. This product will not weigh down your hair. It smells so good, and Jen Atkin, the founder of this brand, is amazing. So I support this brand through and through, but there are, as you can see, a lot of chemicals in it. I just took this out of the shower, so it's wet. Honestly, this is hands down the best shampoo I think I've ever used for fine hair, and I went to cosmetology school. So I've used a lot of products. I've worked with a lot of products, and hands down, Way. So on the Way trend, as I said, most of my hair products will be Way. This is my favorite treatment mask that I like to use. It's so good. I honestly probably use it about once a month. My hair is pretty healthy since I don't color it anymore. I look back at pictures of me and I was like, oh my God, it used to be so fun. And my hair was also really dead because I colored it all the time. So I don't need this quite as much as I used to, but this mask is absolutely amazing and I swear by it. Then on the Way, just keep it with the Way. This, hands down, is the best dry shampoo I've ever used. My only complaint / suggestion on this product is Way, please make a bigger bottle. Please make a bigger bottle. This one is 4.5 ounces or 125 grams. Even though I try not to use too much dry shampoo to clog up my pores, but this is truly the best. Honestly though, you need to have this. One thing I do want to say about these shampoos, they make them in medium and thick hair as well. This is the Blonde Ale by Dry Bar, and I use this product maybe about once a month just to lighten up my blonde hair. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I've got some spots like you can see through here where I have just natural highlights. I used to be platinum blonde, then when I went through puberty, my hair went strawberry blonde, so this is the natural color. It smells perfumey. You might not like that. It really does help to make my blonde just have a little bit of an oomph to it. It helps to bring out the natural lighter shades, so I do really like this product as well. Move on to body stuff now, and this is the last way product, I promise you. Last way product. This is dirty AF because I normally carry it in my purse with me, but this is the Way hand cream. It smells so good and it's perfect for your hands. I just put some on because my hands were a little dried out. I do not use moisturizing lotion on my body. I don't use lotion, I use oils, but I find that especially with the amount of hand washing that we do after you go and get your nails done, your hands dry out. I think that happens to everyone, definitely happens to me. So this I just love. It's nice and thick and creamy and it makes your hands so smooth and it smells amazing. So if you haven't tried it yet, highly recommend. Way, if you'd like to sponsor me, hit me up because I love your products. Also want to tell you the products I use for when I'm healing my tattoos, because I am pretty covered in tattoos. I am heavily tattooed female, and I just think that there's a lot of confusion about what to put on tattoos. People aren't always sure. Taking care of your tattoos is actually so simple, so easy. These are the two products that I have used for so long now, I can't even tell you, but if you're going to get tattooed, this is what I swear by, absolutely swear by. First 3 days when you get tattooed, you're really supposed to use a petroleum jelly-like product. This, my friends, if you have not yet gotten the spray-on Aquaphor, goodness gracious, pause this video right now and go get it. Before I finish watching this video, and then go get it. So I've always used Aquaphor for healing my tattoos, but it's messy. I remember when I'd get tattooed and then I'd have to go to work when I'd be in the office and I'd have to pull out this big thing of Aquaphor, get it all over my hands. It would be a mess. Then I'd have to wipe it off. I'd have to find napkins. It was just like this whole big ordeal. God forbid it was in a place where your clothing had to touch again because it was just a mess. It would stain your clothing, all of the things. This, hands down, is the best product ever made for tattoo care, because it just sprays right on and then you can just rub it in gently, but it doesn't leave this thick, slimy, greasy mess that a traditional A&D ointment or the traditional Aquaphor or Vaseline or whatever, it's gonna make a mess. This, my best fucking friend, y'all. I always have this and I truly swear by it. So the first 3 days of getting tattooed, this is what I use and you just can't go wrong. Then after the first 3 days, you are meant to put on a non-scented lotion. You're supposed to wash your tattoos with non-scented soap. So that orange soap you see, this is the lotion. And now again, I do not use lotion on my body. I use oil every single day because there's so much chemicals and shit in lotion. It's so bad for you. This is what I use when I'm healing my tattoos for about a week to 2 weeks after I will apply this. And this is Eucerin Original Healing Lotion. It's just so good. I love this one because it's got the little pump cap, and it's truly like this product. Eucerin is just such a great product, and this one is just the perfect, thick, rich, creamy consistency, because you really want that for your tattoo so that it heals properly. Especially if you're someone who gets colored tattoos. Colored tattoos, you have to take care of a little more because of the color not fading than a traditional black and gray tattoo. So this is just the absolute best. I always have these two products on stock because I've been getting tattooed for so freaking long now. And I do want to traditionally use, and the face oil I traditionally use, the two kinds that I swear by anyway, I currently don't have in stock. So I'll do another favorites video and I'll include them, but I just wanted to make note of that I currently don't have any right now. I'm waiting for them to come in. Also with skincare, I do believe that there's too much hype right now about sunscreen and needing to make sure you always have sunscreen on for your skin. I truly don't believe that's true. In cosmetology school, my teacher taught us that there is nothing higher than an SPF 30. So if you're buying anything with an SPF that says it's 50 or above, it's not actually true. They're just trying to get you to spend more money. So you just have to be cognizant of all these things. And the sun is actually a natural healer. It's great for you. I'm not saying go sit out in the sun for 8 hours a day. But if I am going to be spending a lot of time in the sun that day, if I'm going to the beach, if I'm going on the boat, this is the sunscreen, and you'll always see me have SPF 30. I remember growing up, because I'm so Irish, I'm like 98% Irish. I remember my family was always like, you need 50, 75, 100. And it's not any stronger than 30. 30 is actually the strongest strength you can get. So this is actually the Trader Joe's brand, and it's a mineral sunscreen, and it's, again, a spray-on. There is nothing better than spraying on your body products that traditionally are messy. Like, y'all remember when you were little and your parents would put sunscreen on your face and then you would just have globs of it all over. Do you remember that? Because I remember that. It was a shit show. This truly works better than any sunscreen I've ever used. I bought this going from a New York that had been in winter pretty much to Florida. I was like, my skin's gonna fry. So I bought it right away. I used it for the first 2 weeks I was in Florida, and I went to the beach easily 7 times in those first 2 weeks, and I got no color, none. It didn't even look like I went out in the sun. This shit works so well that if you want a tan, maybe don't use it. But if you're gonna be out all day, use it. And it's a mineral sunscreen. You're always, always, always gonna hear me promote minerals. We are mineral deficient, and minerals are really healthy for you. So this sunscreen is great. It's water resistant for 80 minutes. It's got aloe, grapefruit oil, all about those oils, baby, and vitamin E. It says it's fragrance free, but it actually smells delightful, like coconut and a little vanilla. Love it. But it's zinc oxide mineral sunscreen from Trader Joe's. With skin, I'm gonna stay on the skin train for a little bit. This is one of my favorite exfoliants, and it's in a glass bottle. So this is Keys Soul Care by Alicia Keys, and I've tried, I want to say 3 products out of this line, and I really love them. My only complaint with the other products, not this one, is that they're so small. Like, the amount of product you get in it is quite minimal. I mean, price-wise, they're not very expensive, so it's fine. It just seems like they run out so quickly because there's just not enough product in the other containers. But I love this line because it's all glass, so it's good for the environment, it's good for you. And every single product has an affirmation on it, and this says, I am layered, complex, and divine. Love this. Is the Be Luminous Exfoliator. Oh my goodness, y'all. So it comes with a little cap that like plugs this up, a little plastic cap, but if you have nails, it's just a pain. I like rip the one side. So anyway, I try and keep that out, but you can keep it in if you want. This actually pours out. I want to show you because I will be wasting it. You can see how much I have in this, and I've had this product and use it quite frequently, every other day. I've had this product for months. It comes out, or a little bit out, it comes out like sand. But see, it's just sand, and then you pour obviously more in your hand, and then not making this beautiful. So you just pour about a nickel to a quarter size in your hand, and then you get product wet and you combine it in your hands, and it forms this pasty like texture. Truly love it so much, and it's really great for pores. It's a really great exfoliator. It feels nice on your skin. It doesn't have a heavy fragrance. Highly, highly recommend. Also, the other product that I use, and this one, my foundation exploded on my trip from Florida to Myrtle Beach. So a few of these products, maybe only this one that I'm gonna show you, got covered in, and I wear a really good foundation, which will come up. So this product's a little dirty, it's just I can't get it off, but who cares? So this is the Tula Soap Poreless, and it's a deep exfoliating blackhead scrub. They're really amazing because all of their products are clean, and they make some really high quality products. This one I love. I traditionally will go one day with this one day with this one. I know that each of these products say only to use 3 times a week due to exfoliating, but I take my makeup off with like a cream cleanser. It's honestly like not an amazing cream cleanser. It's cruelty free and it's clean, but I don't think it's that phenomenal. You could buy any other cruelty free cream face wash, so I'm not gonna show that to you, but I believe that going back and forth between these is gentle enough for me to use them every single day. So every other day I alternate between these two. This one is filled with probiotics, and it's a superfood on it, so they put a lot of high quality ingredients. The first time I used this, it was like, whoo, night and day difference. It's one of those products that really, really helps. I recommend this one as well. I'm probably gonna say highly recommend after all of these, because these are the things that I swear by. So this is another great product. So for skin, let's also talk about the elephant in the room. We all get zits, right? It's a thing that happens to us. Our face breaks out. This Mario Badescu drying lotion, there is not a better product on the market for drying out any type of zit you have. As soon as I have like the first sign of one coming on, I put this on. I take it, stick a Q-tip in. You'll see that I've been traveling with this, so it's a little shook up. You don't really want to shake it, but you'll see that it's separated. So I just stick a Q-tip in here and then just dab it on wherever, and then I sleep with it on. Or sometimes if I'm gonna be like editing videos during the day and then I'm gonna be going out later at night, I'll put it on my face in the morning, and then I'll kind of sit with it so that way it can pull out and dry it up. And it's really great because if you have a blemish that's one of those ones that kind of hurts because it developed yet, this can really help take the pain away because it's just gonna zap it out. This product is just the best. We're moving into makeup, but it's still kind of skin foundation. Favorite. Did you know this is my favorite? This is my favorite foundation, and it is Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Luminous Foundation. This shade is 290C. This is the shade that I love using. I mix the two shades that I have. This is the other one. This is the one that exploded all over everything. This is the 140N. This one is considerably lighter, you can tell. So because you can't try on anything in the store, I couldn't remember what my shade was, and I inadvertently grabbed way too light of a shade. So now sometimes I mix them together. Love this because I'm someone that likes a high coverage foundation. I have very oily skin, and I put oils on my skin, so my skin is very supple. When I go and get my eyelashes done, my poor friend Milan is always like, oh my god, Alexa, don't talk, don't smile, try not to move your face, because she has to put the pads down and then she has to literally lay about 3 layers of tape just to get the pads to stay on my face because my face is just so fucking oily. I love this foundation. It's a great long wear foundation. It's got a really nice coverage to it. I use about 2 pumps on my face, and that makes it so you can kind of see, I have freckles on my forehead. You can kind of still see them, so it's not too much, but like I'm also Irish, so it's very red. My skin's very red and I don't like it. So I love making my face at least a little more olive tone just to blend out all of the redness on my face. Again, glass bottles. These are my favorite. Absolute favorite. We'll stay with ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills. So if you are someone, especially if you're a natural blonde like me, who has to draw their eyebrows on, do any other eyebrow products exist? No, they don't. Like, why would you buy any other products for your eyebrows when this exists? I buy maybe one of these every like 9 months and it lasts so long. So this is the Dip Brow Pomade. It's in blonde and this is what it looks like. We're getting towards the end of it, but it still works so well. This I apply with the ABH brush. This is the 7B brush. It needs to be clean because I just used it, but that's okay. This brush is so good because it's nice and thin. It draws the perfect lines on. It's truly, you don't need anything else. And the one thing I see a lot of women doing wrong with their eyebrows is they'll just use a base product and draw their eyebrows on, and then their eyebrows look super flat. It's like when you see someone who has their eyebrows microbladed on because they have no hair and it just looks like it's like painted on their face. No go, baby girl, no go, don't do that. Like, unless you don't have eyebrows and that's your only solution, then do that. But if you do have eyebrows, like actual eyebrow hair, you need to add some depth to your eyebrows, baby girl. I have so many people that are like, oh my God, your eyebrows are perfect. And I'm like, thanks, I spend 20 minutes a day on them. And they're like, 20 minutes a day? If you have good eyebrows, like natural eyebrows, I envy you, but you don't understand what we go through. It's not complete. I do this first, draw them on, and then you need to add a brow gel. If you have naturally thick eyebrows, then you can just go through with a brow gel to add some dimension. This is the tinted brow gel. It's also blonde. I know that there's so many of these products on the market with the tinted brow gel, but none of them compare. None of them compare to this product. I don't know if you can tell, but there are little like flecks of gold in this. So it adds a really realistic texture, because if you get caught in the light, you're gonna see it reflect back to you. And it also see that? Look at that texture right there. Like, okay. If I just did this, like, you would know that I drew my eyebrows on, like 100%. People would not tell me that I have amazing eyebrows if I just did this, because they would look amazing, but they'd also look fake as fuck. This and this and this is my go-to with eyebrows. I have been using these products for 6 years. As long as I can remember, I've used these products. They hold up. You can get caught in the rain. Your eyebrows aren't going anywhere. Best products ever made, honestly, truly. Another product for skin, which I did want to tell you about, and this one is old, so I'm gonna buy more, but this is the face razor I use for right here. I don't know about you, but I absolutely loathe body hair. And if you're someone that applies a lot of makeup, wears a lot of makeup, you don't want to have all of this peach fuzz right here. And it's kind of a pain to always be going and getting waxes on your face, because then it can dry out your face and all of the things. This is absolutely amazing. I honestly don't even know what brand it is, but it doesn't matter. Get a face razor like this and just it's the best. It makes your face look super smooth, and it's just the best thing to get rid of that peach fuzz that, For mascara, though, I do like to, I actually love to have my lashes done. In Florida, they were straight up bugging with the amount of time. It was gonna take 3 hours, basically any place I could go in Florida to get my eyelashes done. That's obscene and absolutely ridiculous. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing in Florida? No one needs to spend 3 hours getting their eyelashes done. Oh, and they want to charge you $300. it should really be an hour to an hour and a half if you're getting a full set, and it should be about $150 if your girl is legit. If she's not legit, if he's not legit, they'll charge you less, but that's really ideally where it should be around. So since I left Milan, my girl, if you are looking for eyelashes in the 518, you want to go check her out. Studio 314 is the name of her salon, is the best in the area. So since I left my beautiful Milan and I was not about to go to any of those crazy ladies in Florida that apparently don't know what they're doing because they're spending way too much time, I had to start doing my eyelashes again and wearing mascara. And I moved to Florida in the summer, and oh my God, I looked like Kiss. I went through so many different mascaras trying to find a good cruelty-free mascara that would hold up to the Florida heat and humidity. And I'm telling you, this is the only product I was able to find, the only mascara that held up. This is, and I honestly, when I first bought it, I almost didn't buy it because I hate this container. Like, what's going on here? But I've adapted, I've gotten over it because it works so well. So this is Tarte Light Camera Splashes mascara. It is a waterproof mascara. Tarte makes great products. This mascara, hands down, if you don't have lashes done, I would highly recommend it. It is, if you want to see how it comes out, what I really love, the spoolie that it comes with. I think this is a great size spoolie. I really love how well it works and how well it holds up in the heat. I'm wearing all of the makeup I'm showing you right now, in case you're wondering. This product line I was so excited about. I have been following Jamie Genevieve for years now at this point. Honestly, one of my favorite makeup gurus to follow. I don't follow that many anymore, but I love Jamie. And this is her company, Vive. The aesthetic of Vive is just so good. It's cruelty-free. They make the products not in the US, so there's gonna have better quality products just because the US has so little regulations on what people can put in your products, whereas the UK and elsewhere actually cares about people and their health. So I love that I believe these are made in Italy, her products, but maybe not all of them. Anyway, this is the Modern Lip Definer is what she calls it, and this is the color Velvet Sands. I kind of went ham when I sharpened this last, so don't mind how dirty it looks, but it works really well. I am wearing this. What I do is I draw it on all the way, and then I apply the lipstick over it, and like, can you even? My favorite color combo is black and gold, so like Jamie hit the nail on the head when she made these products. This is the color Treasure, and like even the detail, can you see how it says Vive right there? It's just so good. And magnetic top, like she really thought this through. So if you're carrying this around in your purse, the cap's not gonna come off, you're not gonna get everything gross. Like, truly brilliant. And that's over it. So what I do is just apply this in the center, like here, and then smack my lips together. The only thing with this is I do find that throughout the day you do need to reapply it, otherwise you do get those white lines. You know what I'm talking about, girls. You know what I'm talking about. So just be cognizant of that. You probably do want to carry it in your purse because it is going to leave those lines. Sticking with lips, I want to talk to you about the Milani Rose Sugar lip scrub. Now, I really, as you can see, I don't use drugstore products. I truly don't believe they're worth it. A lot of drugstore products are so expensive nowadays compared to how much money you would pay on a product that's really high quality. So I just like don't even bother. But this was recommended as a dupe for Laneige more expensive lip scrub, and it really does work so well. I bought one for my friend for her birthday because I really just like it. So this is what it looks like. You just kind of put a little on your finger or on a Q-tip if you can't get your finger in there because of your nails, and you just put it on your lips, and it scrubs off any extra skin, so your lips just have this beautiful shine to them, so they're not cracking or anything like that. I'm someone who is always applying lip balm. Like, my lips are never dried out. It's like a huge pet peeve of mine, but this I find works really well. Super affordable. I can't remember how much it was, but maybe $10. Super affordable. There's a lot in here as well. So I do recommend getting Milani if you're looking for a lip scrub. Save yourself some bucks there. Product I wanted to show you, the powder that I have on my eyes right now, and this is dirty AF, but that's okay, is the Kylie Jenner Pressed Powder Palette. So dirty AF, but you'll see the Buttermilk is my favorite base shade, and Glazed I love. Sometimes I use Glazed as a highlighter as well. Rosé and Cookie Dough are also just like my absolute faves. And it's a good travel palette. This would be perfect to take on vacation because it has enough shades that you can really wear whatever and it's gonna work. I'm someone that really likes my neutrals, so this is perfect. It's got some purples and some pink in it, but it's mostly a neutral shade palette. For health-based CBD is something that I take every single day. I am a cannabis advocate. Growing up, my celiac disease wasn't diagnosed, and cannabis was the only thing to ever help me get out of pain. There is another product that I'm realizing I forgot that is one of my all-time favorite products and one of my all-time favorite companies called A-Ray, and the product is called Bloat. It's the only other product ever to help besides cannabis for my stomach pain and for my digestive issues due to my celiac, especially since it was undiagnosed for 22 years. But I highly recommend Bloat as well. And this is my favorite CBD company. This is Highline Wellness, and this is just the 500 milligram mint, so you can get way higher milligrams, and I traditionally do, but I find since this is such high quality CBD, you really don't need to have as much. Love mint flavored CBDs because it helps with digestion. This so good. If you haven't tried CBD yet, I highly encourage it. It's amazing for anxiety, it's amazing for stomachs, it's amazing for body pain, so many different things. So this, I absolutely love this. I love the tincture form of CBD, not necessarily the capsules, since a lot of capsules are not vegan or plant-based. That, since I do have an autoimmune disease, celiac. This is L-Leucine, which I take every day. I take one capsule every day. It's huge, it's like a horse pill. But this is amazing for immune function. So if you're someone else that has an autoimmune disease, I do highly recommend it. This brand, Nature's Bounty, makes plant-based capsules. I only take plant-based capsules, so I do really recommend this. I also just took the last of this today, but this is Echinacea. I take this pretty much every single day as well because this is great immune support. This, especially during this time with all the craziness. Honestly, if you have a lot of orange juice, you have a lot of sunlight, you go outside, you drink a lot of water, you take Echinacea, you don't need anything else during this time, people. This is how to stay healthy, the really simple things. Echinacea is an herbal supplement. It's been around forever. It's the best. You can make tea out of it. You can take up to 7 capsules of this a day. I swear by this, swear by this, swear by it. All right, we are winding down, only a few more products. For the women in the house, because I assume those are probably the only people watching this video, but if you're a man, do you. This product just doesn't matter for you. But if you have a girl, listen up. This is organic tampons by Cora. These are a little smaller. They're not as long of tampons. I'll show you. They're very discreet and they're perfect. They are 100% organic cotton, which is one of the most sustainable fabrics that exist on earth. Plant-based applicator, EPA-free plastic. It's made without pesticides, dioxins, fragrance, or chlorine. It's unscented. A lot of women don't realize that their feminine products are really terrible for the environment and they're really terrible for them. So really, you need to consider switching, whether you use tampons or pads. I don't use pads. I feel like they are wearing a diaper, but do you? boo-boo, whatever you want to do, but I highly recommend Cora. Feminine hygiene is something that is really underdeveloped all over the world. They've already given 10 million pads and counting for women around the world that don't have access to feminine hygiene products, which I personally believe is healthcare. It's a healthcare product. Women need this. This is just such an important topic that I feel like isn't talked about enough. So I wanted to make sure that I shared with you feminine hygiene. The last product I wanted to talk to you about today, you're probably like, Alexa, what the fuck is that? This is a red light therapy bulb. Now, you can buy red light therapy lights that are a whole thing in and of itself. It's the lamp and the bulbs. But I find this to be perfect as someone who's living a nomadic lifestyle because I can basically plug this into most any lamp. Sometimes I have to remove the shade and some other pieces, but it's perfect. If you're not familiar with red light therapy, I'm going to link right here a bunch of the benefits because there are so many benefits of red light therapy and this video is already going to be quite long. There are so many benefits to it. If you haven't done red light therapy, I highly recommend this bulb. I got because it's black and black is my style. Her color is black. I will wear black most days. I also am covered in tattoos and colorful tattoos, so I feel like black and neutrals just help me not look so insane because otherwise it's just a lot of color going on. But you can also get the white light bulb. This one I got off of Amazon. It really wasn't expensive at all. I believe it was around $30 and it's like the best $30 I've ever spent. I absolutely swear by red light therapy. Okay, so those are my favorite products. As you can see, I'm very passionate about all these products because I use them all of the time. These are products that I will continue to buy over and over again. These are absolute staples. I don't foresee any of them going anywhere. These are, one last product. My bad, I just noticed. So this is a deodorant and I wanna share with you, it's a plant-based deodorant, so there's no aluminum in it. This is ivory and it's got a hint of lavender. So the reason why I want to share this with you is there's a lot of misconceptions in the world about deodorant. And so I do just want to educate you a little bit. So aluminum is really terrible for you to use in your body. It is really known to cause breast cancer in a lot of women. So I highly recommend if you're still using a traditional aluminum-based deodorant that you switch over. Pretty common that people don't know about, and this is what stops them from using natural deodorants, is that it takes 30 days for your body to adjust to a natural deodorant. So you have to understand that during the first 30 days, if you've been using an aluminum-based deodorant, your body actually has to remove all of those toxins. So you will find during those first 30 days that you will be a lot sweatier, you will have more of a smell to you that isn't the most pleasant. But once you make the switch over to a more natural deodorant, you never have to deal with that again. So 30 days, suck it up. It's good for your body. It's good for the world. This was the only natural deodorant. If you went on this journey with me, I shared it on Instagram. This is the only natural deodorant that was able to withstand the humidity and the heat of Florida in the summer. So this one, hands down, and I love the smell of it, is just so good. And it actually feels like you're using a regular aluminum-based deodorant. It's like, it looks just like it and it feels like it, but it's not, and it's cruelty-free, and it's good for you, and it's good for the planet. So you're gonna wanna get that. But again, first 30 days, just understand you're gonna smell. Let your significant other know, but let them know you're gonna be healthier for the rest of your life because you did this. Switch over, girl. I'm telling you, switch over. And then you never have to worry about it again. Okay, so those were my favorite non-negotiable products, the staples that you will find me using for a long time. I have used all of these for quite some time. None of these are a new product. I have had all of these for longer than 6 months, with I think the only exception is the deodorant because it took me a minute in Florida to find, but I've been using this deodorant daily ever since. These are my favorites. Everything that I use daily, weekly, monthly, whatever the case may be, I highly swear by all of these products. I am not sponsored by any of these companies. If you want to sponsor me, though, hit me up. But I truly just wanted to share with you, as someone who is cruelty-free and has been for almost a decade now, as someone that uses a lot of clean beauty, clean products, is more sustainable, and really tries to promote a healthy lifestyle in every area of my life. This is what I swear by. If you have used any of these products and you love them, let me know below. If you have a clean and cruelty-free brand that you think that I should try, or a product that I didn't show you, I would definitely love to hear. Drop it in the comments. If you like this style video, drop me a like below so that I know to do more of these. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet subscribed. Till next time, we'll talk soon.